YouTube, what's going on? RacingEmpire here. Welcome back to Gallop Racer 2001. As per usual, this is my recording day, so I'm going to be recording a lot of footage for you guys for the next couple of weeks. So videos will start and end at random times, but I will have preset intros and outros. That way you guys know, obviously, you know, when the video is ending and starting. Without further ado, let's get right back into it. Appreciate you guys loving support on the channel. Make sure to smash that like button. It does help out a lot. Somebody's probably wondering, what's this guy mean, like button? What is that? It's just another way of saying smash the like button, bro. It's not deep. Anywho's, this has been really fun, and I'm recording these gameplay videos going into 2022, based off of just how well they do on the channel. So the videos that you see more of on my channel are the videos that analytically in my YouTube dashboard are actually performing the best. They're helping the channel grow. They're the videos that I notice most of you that are subscribed, or even people that are unsubscribed, are watching the most. So that is how I'm going about recording my videos. Hope you all had happy holidays. I'm aware everybody doesn't celebrate Christmas, if I could speak. So whatever you celebrated, I hope you had a good time with your family, friends, or even if you were by yourself. I mean, sometimes I'll do that. It's not as big of a deal as it seems if you want to spend, you know, your time alone. Nothing wrong with that, but nonetheless, hope you guys enjoyed it. I just played this game like a week ago, but I don't really think I have anything going on majorly. I mean, it's March. Can we breed yet? I can't remember if I was going to. Let's go to create a horse. I knew I was looking into it, but I don't think we have anybody ready to breed, and we can't do it till April anyways. Okay, so is anybody ready to race? That's the real question. Night Factor is ready, Water Walking is ready, and Ditsy Dits. All right, Ditsy Dits. Let's go ahead and check out this horse. 3-year-old filly. I think she's a late bloomer, if I'm not misremembering. Yeah, she's not going to peak until probably 5 or 6, so we have her for the long haul. We do want to get her in a race. She has 14 races per year that she's allowed to run, so that gives us some flexibility. She runs 9 to 12 here on the turf, so we're going to go ahead and see what will obviously work out best for her. And yeah, I don't recall if we've actually ran a race with her yet. Have we? Let's actually check. Let's go to results here. Yeah, we haven't. Okay, just want to make sure. So 9 to 12 on the turf. Perfect. 11 furlongs. We'll see how the distance holds up for her. All right, so she's ready to go. Water Walking. I believe she's also another late bloomer, and she is really late bloomer. She won't peak pretty much till the end of her career, which is fine. She goes 8 to 10 on the turf. I don't know why in my spreadsheet I don't actually have that specified. Oh, she's already registered for a race. Okay, well, that makes things easier. Night Factor. He's ready to go. And don't know when he's going to peak, but he is our first Gallop Racer original in this game. Him and Deep Timing, I forgot. We have two. Deep Timing looks really solid as far as his incline and braking are concerned, but his spurt is slow. And the same thing for Night Factor. They both have slow spurts, but they're not bad horses considering they're our first originals. Deep Timing, have we gotten wins with him? We have 4 wins. Wow, okay. I just couldn't remember. And actually, we won in the last video. That's awesome. So yeah, Deep Timing for a Gallop Racer original. We've had some decent results for him. So again, we'll go back to Night Factor though. I don't know if we've won with him yet. I'm pretty sure we have. No, we haven't. 6 races, 2 places, 1 show. Okay, so we haven't gotten a win yet with Night Factor. Let's see if we can improve that here. Oh, he's already. All these horses are in races. I guess so. Okay. Let's just go to race day. Cool. All right, let me see here. Oh man, I'm really looking forward to seeing just how far we can get in this game and really getting to the grade 1 level. Because again, this is a game I never played as I grew up. You know, so it's really like playing a new Gallop Racer game for me. Ditsy Dits. Okay, now we're sitting outside the money, but we can always defy those odds. And I want good results. I think it's a little unrealistic to just win every single race on every single horse in any horse racing game. I just don't really understand the fun in that. I like the challenge. I want to be competitive. I obviously don't want to lose all of my races, but I think if I were to win all the time, what's there to look forward to if you're just winning every race with every horse all the time? You know what I mean? I just for me, I can't find the excitement in that. There has to be challenges put in there at some point. You know what I mean? If there's no challenges, my motivation is very low in that regards. I like to win. Don't get me wrong. I'm very competitive, but again, I like being challenged. I like, improving. It's hard to improve realistically if you're winning all the time, right? Losing humbles you. Whether people want to admit it or not, losing definitely humbles you. And if you lose in a way where you're able to learn something, then obviously you can use that to improve and become better at whatever that you're doing. But if you never go through that, I mean, how exactly are you expecting, to really make any serious long-term progress with most things? It's not to say, obviously, there's athletes, in the world that have gone undefeated, and that's one thing, and that's their sport, that's their livelihood. But, obviously, when it comes to stuff like video games, obviously, I like to be better than average, and I like to win as much as I can. But losing will not upset me, especially if I'm able to learn something and get better. And if it's a good game or a good race, in this case, all that stuff is very enjoyable for me. I love the grind and I love the process. That to me is the most rewarding once you do win. All the training, all the research, whatever you have to do to improve and become better, all that stuff is what makes winning worth it. But if you're just winning from the top, it's just kind of like, not really that fun. All right, so here we go, Dizzy Dits, excuse me. Now let's see what she's capable of. We're gonna get her on the whip now because I don't know how much speed she has. A furlong left to go. She's showing some guts here. I don't know how. I think we're gonna get up into a podium here. Well, not a podium, maybe. I don't know. This is gonna be close. We get 5th. I probably could have started her a little bit sooner. It's the first time racing on her, so I had to feel her out. Definitely have to get her starting a lot sooner because she didn't really seem to tire out. It's just her speed is not there. So we really kind of have to grind to get her up there. But not a bad result for her. I'll take that. I will take that. So, not bad. Not bad. We'll take it. We got our earnings. We got our rider eval. We did way better than what we were supposed to. So that's always a win to me. Whatever the bookmakers and the gambling public are saying as far as the game is concerned, as far as our odds and how well or how bad we'll do, as long as we perform better than that, that's a win. And it literally is considered a win in Gallop Racer 2004. If your goal is over odds and you finish higher than where you were expected to finish, that's considered, a success in that regard. So anyways, full field of 14 here. Fillies, Colts, Mayors. Going 7 on the turf here in beautiful Miami. I miss Miami. Miami's fun. If you, if you just want to go to the beach, the food is great. And realistically, the Miami residents are actually pretty chill. For anybody that is obviously in the States or maybe is considered visiting Miami from out of country, Miami is very chill. I think it receives a lot of negative press just because of, I think, rowdy, unbehaved people, mainly college-age students, ruin it. You know what I mean? They'll go there for spring break and a lot of holidays and just kind of trash the city, and it's the residents that end up having to obviously make up for that. And then it looks bad on them, but realistically it's not usually the residents that are causing chaos. Anyways, we're the long shot in this race here. We have no chance with water walking, and I don't know why. It's 11 furlongs. We're going her distance. It's an open, or it's 7 furlongs. So it's a little bit shorter than what she's actually used to. Good start, though, for water walking. And actually, she's okay with kind of settling in here at the back. So we'll do that and see how it goes. So we're in the blue, which is good. This is a quick race, though. So, of course, we just have to finish better than last. Ideally, I would prefer to finish higher than that. And I think we will. I'll try my best. We should have plenty of stamina left. I don't know if I need to get started with my spurts sooner. They're going to... See, this horse moves in front of me, and then they're just going to move out. I hate the AI in this game sometimes. They're such an obnoxious thing to do. You're going to move over and cover me off just to essentially move back to the spot that you were already at. And we have, like, no room to go at all. Everybody's just staying in their lanes. We're not going to finish in last, I hope. In fact, that's not happening. These horses are tiring out. Water walking showing some promise here, at least getting up into 11th. That's better than finishing in dead last, but wasn't really expecting anything special from that race. And not to mention, I didn't have a gap if I even really wanted to try. I just wasn't expecting to get covered off, but it is what it is. we roll on. It's fine. And the two fillies, I mean, they're late bloomers anyway, so don't expect to just have us dominating with them. I got them for the purpose of them being better as they get older. Their cost is low as well, so if they can get us good results now, that's even better. Their cost isn't high, so we won't have to be spending so much money every month on them. That's kind of how I'm going about that. Water walking, she's not doing too well, so we'll let her rest up. Deep timing, finally ready to go here. Deep timing, he's got a couple of wins for us, so he runs 7 to 10 on the turf, or as I say, on the turf. Let's see what we can do with him. There's another open. I don't really have any graded horses. None of these horses are really capable of running grade 3s. Like, it just ends up being just kind of a nightmare. And we will eventually get one. We're just kind of waiting. Obviously want to, save up a little bit more money and get a solid graded horse. Now, was I planning on breeding this year? Maybe not, because like I said, the fillies both aren't going to hit their peak for a while, unless Dizzy Ditz. I can't recall if I actually bought her to use for immediate breed. No, I couldn't have, because Night Factor, I mean, all these horses, none of them are at their peaks yet, which means none of them are really ready for it. I'm sure I could retire them, but no, that would kind of be goofy. All right, let's go to another race here. And let's see what we can do. Ay. Okay, here we go. So let's see what, I think we're racing on deep timing in Toronto, or is it Night Factor here today? It's Night Factor, okay. So it's a field of 12, all 3-year-old colts. And, okay, our odds aren't terrible. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're expected to finish 8th. I think we can do much better than that. In my notes, I have that I have to keep Night Factor very close to the front, actually, when it comes to our spurt. If we're outside, coming around turns 3 and 4, then we're going to have to start our spurt much earlier. So that means I paid attention to that, obviously, in our races. Go Nuts. What a name. Santa Ana J, I skipped the 2, didn't mean to. Herbal Gun. I say this every time I play this game. Why isn't this a feature in any of the other Gallop racers? It blows my mind. And the thing is, you can skip this. It's not like it's forcing you to go through this. This is a optional feature that you can either watch or just skip entirely. Why? I mean, the small details like this is what makes games great. I don't understand. This being technically the second oldest Gallop racer game in the series, why was this not included in the newer titles? It blows my mind, people. It blows my mind. But that's neither here nor there. Let's get ready to race. And we're off. So pretty good start here for Night Factor. And again, I want to keep him relatively to the front. Now, obviously, that's not where he wants to be as far as his preference, but I need to make sure that we're not falling too far behind. He's in the blue right now. This is perfect. This is actually super ideal because we're still probably only maybe 3 or 4 lanes off the lead. So we definitely can really use this to our advantage. I mean, we might be in position for a podium or a race win if we can time everything correctly. We're in the blue. Night Factor's comfortable right now. We stay in our groove here. We are running outside, which is technically like 4 or 5 wide. So again, we are going to have a lot more track to work with. I will move him in now. I'll move him in now. And let's see if we can get moving here to the outside. This horse in front of me shouldn't block. We have plenty of space. And you're kidding me. Why must you swing so far? Unreal. Unfreaking real. So here we go. Night Factor. Let's see what we can do here. Rolling down the outside. Night Factor showing some real speed here. We are blasting past these horses. I'm trying to see what it's looking like on the inside. Night Factor is going. We're sitting here at, that's going to be close. I thought we got third. Either way, we did better than where we were expecting, but 4th. That's the best they're going to give us. I'll take it. It is what it is. Our grades are not that fantastic, which I'm okay with. I don't have to run the perfect race and receive the perfect jockey grade. You know, as long as I'm getting points and as long as we're finishing well, that's progress, and we're going to continue to improve on that with each race. And back-to-back races, actually. We're back here in Miami. Miami with the hills, mind you, and the mountains in the background, which obviously Miami does not have. Deep timing, he's going to want to go to the front. There's a couple other front runners in this field. And decent odds here today for deep timing. Decent odds. Actually, we are second off the favorite, so we can actually get him his first victory. He's our Gallop Racer original that doesn't have a win. So I'm going to show you guys exactly what I mean. Here's the post parade. Just gate in. You don't even have to go through it. People's arguments to that type of stuff is, well, what if I don't want to do that? You can skip it. It's just like the training method in Gallop Racer 2003. You don't have to do the training manually if you don't want to. I just don't understand why you would remove such keen and cool features in a game. Just give players, us as the gamers, the option to either remove it, or to skip it, I should say. And if we can skip it, then problem solved. If you like it, you can go to it, and if you don't, you can skip it. I kind of get annoyed hearing arguments that, oh, what if I don't want to do this? Well, just don't do it. Like, unless the game is forcing you, which in Gallop Racer, fortunately, they're not, you can just skip it. You know what I mean? Problem solved. Anyways, I digress. I say that all the time, but every time I play this game, I can't help but not think of it, because I think it would be such an awesome feature for 2004, 2003, and even 2006 to have, but they don't. So we're stuck with what we're stuck with. Okay. I don't know who that is that was rolling really strong, but let's see. We're going to stay off the whip for now. Now we're going to go on the whip. Now we're going to go on the whip with deep timing. We're closing in on the 9. Furlong left to go. The field is coming. Oh, no. On the whip. Here comes the 10. It's just going to rocket right past us, and we're going to stay in 4th. Somebody told me I started that way too soon. I started way too soon. I heard the comments in my head, start sooner, start sooner. That's why I don't start sooner. Doesn't always work. It depends on the horse. I will start my spurts sooner depending on the horse. Doesn't always work, clearly. We started way too late, and we kind of bombed that one. And that was a win. Record eval went down, and we got points, well, earnings essentially, but kind of botched both of those. Well, we botched the deep timing one, actually. The other one was fine, that we finished where we're supposed to. It's breeding season, but guess what? We don't have any horses to breed, unfortunately. I think I said I was going to take this year off of breeding, and I don't want to waste money in buying horses just to breed. We're going to stick with the crop of horses that we got here. Dizzy Ditz, she's ready to roll again. I'm not sure if she has great stamina, despite the fact that she's running 9 to 12. She didn't really. Well, actually, her stamina was fine. I take that back. Her stamina is good. It's a speed that I don't think she has. So let me try a shorter race with her. Not trying a grade 3, grade 7. 7 furlongs too short. 10 furlongs against fillies. That might be better. I keep forgetting. Sometimes in this game, the fillies do run better against the other fillies, especially if you know what you're doing. Water walking. Give her a shot as well. 8 to 10. I don't have anything in my notes for her. She's average. Yeah, speed and stamina, nothing special. So 8 to 10. Like you said, I'm keeping her away from graded races. 10 furlongs, I think is a bit long. I'd prefer to run her against fillies if I could. I don't know if I'm gonna get that opportunity though. Guess we'll have to put her in this 9 furlong, or actually 8 furlongs. That's much better. 8 furlongs, so we can put her in that. And then the boys will have to kind of wait, I suppose. Yep. Alright, Night Factor is ready to go. But we'll go ahead and get these last 2 races done for these 2 fillies. And then we'll keep rolling with the boys after that. But yeah, no breeding this time around. Like I said, it doesn't make sense to buy money just for low tier horses. We already have our 2 originals, that's fine. I do want to save up money to buy a decent grade 2 horse at least. Grade 3 or grade 2. I prefer a grade 2, you know, because then we could kind of go back and forth between putting them in grade 2 and grade 3 races and try to accumulate those earnings from there. So Dizzy Ditz looking better here today. Much better, actually. I think we are projected to finish 5th or 6th, so we can finish better than that, always. And she can run anywhere, so I don't know where I'm going to keep her. Ooh, we have some muddy conditions here. Possible, well, not. We're running on the turf, not muddy conditions, but the fact that it's a little bit of a rain here, we can work with that. Okay, decent start. I'm gonna push her to the front. I really want to establish my position and see exactly where she takes us. Okay. So, we got her to the front here. This is pretty good. Hopefully she's not using too much stamina. This is fine. This is pretty ideal. And again, remember, she's a late developing horse, so even if we don't have good results with her for these first couple of years in her racing career, that's not a big deal because she's going to get better over time. So any results, any decent results we have now, to me is promising of what should come with her in the future. I'm not sure how much stamina we'll have left. I feel like we've ran a little bit hot. Granted, she can run anywhere on the track, but I do feel like we've used up quite a bit. But okay, you know what? This gap is fine. I should be able to shoot that gap when I'm ready. I'm gonna let them start, and then we'll kind of get going. And now we're gonna go. Let's see what Dizzy Ditz can do. I'm gonna wait to go on the whip here. Okay, now we're gonna go on the whip. Let's see what Dizzy Ditz can do. Can she close these horses down? We just gotta finish relatively well here. We got a podium. We might have a 2nd place. No, podium. 3rd place finish. That is a good result for Dizzy Ditz. I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that result for that gal. That's exactly what I wanted. That's exactly what we needed. I didn't really feel like the race win was going to necessarily be there, but finishing 3rd, that's a good result for her. That gets us some good earnings as well on top of that. And we can, yeah, we can continue to build on that. So I'm happy with that result for sure. 480. Record eval is good. Everything else was up. So yeah, that is great. And we have one more race, which I think is now, and we'll roll on. So we're in year 3 in this playthrough of this game. Only year 3. Keep in mind, Gallop Racer 2004, excuse me. We're 20 years in, and Gallop Racer 3 on the PS1, I think we're like 6 years in or something, 5 or 6. So we're still like at the baby stage. I mean, well, not the baby stage. You guys know what I mean. We still have a long way to go in this game, so it's gonna take time. I'm all about the grind, man. All about the grind. Now you see Water Walking. She's in the field with Colts, older mare, and she's the long shot. I think if this was just a field of fillies, she would be a little bit better. Granted, the 2 favorites, essentially, heavy favorites, are the 2 fillies. Uncle Larry, who's a filly, got it, and Rapid Bird. Well, it's a field of 10. Let's see what happens here. And I think this will be the last race of the video. So like I said, if I'm paying attention, I will do my intros and outros while I'm recording, but sometimes if I just lose track of the time, I'll just have to put them in there when I'm editing my videos. This will be the last race. And then once we come back, we'll, for the next episode, Night Factor and Deep Timing, we'll continue to roll within. And, yeah, I do want to make things a little bit more exciting going forward. I'm just not... Okay, we are way too far up. But like I said, I want to save my money to get the horses I really want to get. And Water Walking, she is not happy. She is really not happy. Now she's finally in the blue. I was kind of worried she was just kind of going to pull an Aunt B and just give us a big temper tantrum. But she calmed down relatively quickly. So I know we got a long way to go. But it's fine. It's fine. And we're the long shot anyways. I mean, realistically, all we need to do is just try not to finish in last. Granted, I don't know if that's even going to happen. But maybe we have a chance to run some of these horses down. No, not really. We're not closing the gap quick enough. Yeah, that was a bad race. That was a pretty bad race. That's on me. It is what it is. Sometimes you will get those. It is fine and dandy. Again, another late bloomer. Long way to go with her. But yeah, that was a bad race. Yeah, 54 control. Yeah, I goofed. I totally was thinking she was going to be comfortable near the front, but I'm thinking about, I believe, Deep Timing. or Night Factor. One of those two horses prefers the front. I don't know why I thought she was the same when clearly it shows that she's not, but I just wasn't really paying attention. It happens, it is what it is. But guys, that's going to do it. If I could speak again for this video, appreciate your love and support on the channel. As always, when we come back, more racing, trying to get through the year. I'll probably look at horses on the next episode just to see if maybe we can kind of get a gem for a horse. That'll maybe be a very quick, quick course to just, maybe win a grade 3 or a couple grade 3s and grade 2s with, and then we'll be able to retire him and then use him for breeding in the next season. That's probably what I'll aim to do. Because right now, in order to really accumulate a lot of money to buy the better horses, we have to have good results. And these horses, it's just going to take much longer for me to get to that point with these horses. So I am going to obviously have to buy a grade 3 or grade 2 horse that I can rely on to win us those graded stakes races with bigger prize pools. That'll help. So that's probably, actually, that is what we'll do in the next episode. So we got that to look forward to, and I believe that's all I have for you guys today. So until next time, it is Horse Racing Gamer signing out. I hope you all have a great and fantastic day. See ya, and goodbye.